We have a big role as traditional leaders because we as traditional leaders, we don't go by laws, we make laws. And we have a voice to our people. When we talk, people listens. Under our kingship, chiefship, we have many people who they prefer to talk with traditional leaders more than government officials, more than politicians. And we say we are going to end those harmful traditional culture, because they are spoiling, they are not good for our communities, especially early child marriage. It's a very harmful because children, girl child go to get married when they are young. They end up in many dangers. Dangers like diseases, dangers when they get pregnant. They can't carry even a baby because of the age. They can get even some illnesses because of their womb. They're still sensitive. We're saying no. We want our children to go to school. We want to educate our children, especially girls. We know even boys we consider boys because they are the boys. They become men and they are the one who can impregnate. So we have to make sure that also they are aware of the outcomes. My experience is good because I trust traditional leaders. They talk their heart, and when it comes to implement, they try to implement because most traditional leaders are political. Like for example, in Uganda, we are political. So we can't fear government because we are not allowed to talk about politics. So it's easy to express, it's easy to implement, and easy to work with other locals because we were not, like I'm not talking to our subjects from Tooro Kingdom because I want to be elected. I'll be talking about something I know which I don't want to see our subjects entering into a wrong or harmful or painful problem. We are cultural leaders, but we are not involved in politics. So you find we have a voice, but we can't be heard. If we can work with governments or with African Union, also to hear about what our traditional leaders, what do they want, how can they work with us? Because we can implement things. But because other governments, they think traditional leaders are poor people, traditional leaders are beggars, traditional leaders are not educated, traditional leaders, they should not even come near to make decisions. And we find we can't make decisions. Yes, we can't make decisions because if we don't make decisions, that means you can't do anything. If we can make decisions, traditional leaders can do a lot. In our culture, there's no young king. Whether you are young or old, rich or poor, you are a king. You say a word, even if a rich person, he keeps quiet. So God gave us that demand, and because they were anointed, kings are anointed from God, so they can be heard. If they are given chance to talk, they can change things.